Thank you. Thanks for giving me your time. I know you got family obligations. You're skyrocketing. Golden Boy's nosediving. How does it feel to know that you're back, excelling, and you know your instant rival? You got their guys out of the Olympics. You get Abner Mares. You put on this card, and Vargas loses, and quite possibly Golden Boy had the worst week ever.
Well, you know, it's not about that. I know those people over there very well. I hired most of them, and you know, you can't just sort of like turn it off. And I look at Oscar as my little brother. I mean, it really is sad to see what has happened to him. You know, you sort of like saw the train wreck happening, and unfortunately, from those people he has around him, nobody felt that they need to do something to help him. And I will always look at Oscar as like my little brother. So I don't want to say anything bad. You know, I don't want to kick people while they're down. I'm focusing on my own business. I'm very happy with what's going on. I'm happy with the talent I signed. I'm happy with the events I'm putting on. The way these young fighters perform. I think tonight with Mikey Garcia, I am not 99% but 100% sure we have witnessed the birth of the next pay-per-view superstar. We have both been waiting. You know, Mayweather's gone, Pacquiao's almost gone. There's really nobody there. This is a young man who can fight, who can punch, who is very charismatic, is bilingual, has a fan base already. I mean, the sky's the limit for him. So I'm very happy. And then obviously Leo Santa Cruz. I've done so many fights with him. He's a very special young man. I traveled with him to Ireland for the press conference. I'm just so happy for him. It was a great fight, so nothing to take away from Carl Frampton. In December, obviously Abner Mares becoming the first world champion at Ringstar, very, very special, as he was the first champion at Golden Boy as well, which I promoted. So it's just like, you know, it feels good, you know, and you know, step by step. I mean, I am not as big as some of these other guys are. I'm starting. I'm happy the way I'm starting. I'm happy the way the company is going, and that's what I'm going to keep on doing.
And Oscar De La Hoya was my second favorite growing up, behind Roy Jones Jr. And you mentioned quite possibly people saw the train wreck coming. What was those quiet moments like with Oscar De La Hoya? You know, I was a kid growing up sneaking in the Olympic Auditorium trying to get in and see him fight with no money.
Well, he was my favorite fighter, and I was fortunate to be promoting many of his fights, many of his big victories, and you know, so I don't want to really take anything away and hope he gets better, but you know, it's about the people you have around you, and you need to have people around you who can help you in dark moments and in difficult times. And if you have yes-sayers and people who are just there to get a paycheck, then you know, he's going to have to. There are going to be other dark days, and so I hope, you know, it's life is about live and learn, and you know, you move on, and hopefully he'll do the right things.
And I know you got to go. Moving forward, next pay-per-view star you just mentioned. Fans would clamor. Adrian Broner makes great sense.
Him and Adrian Broner. Well, you know, the fact is there's so many great matchups and so many great fights there, and that's the thing. You know, if you want to become a big pay-per-view star, you can't do it on your own. You need to have a dance partner, and in the division Mikey is at 135, and eventually you heard it 140 and even 447. There are going to be so many great possible matchups on the horizon that you know, you need those opponents to become a star. Like Floyd couldn't have done it on his own. He had Oscar, he had Hatton, you know, he had Mosley, he had Cotto, he had all these great names, and that's what it takes, because one guy alone can't do it. And he's in a weight division where you could do that. All right, thank you so much.
I know you got to appreciate it.
Robert, can I get just two questions? That's Richard. Why did I say Robert?